Today's video is going to be a little different from my last videos, mainly because it has to do with something, as you can tell by the title. What is up, guys? It's LilKingKeith here, and I'm back with another video. I want to say one thing before I dive into this huge elephant in the room. Somebody left a comment on my last video. They know who they are. It was like, I just started watching your channel or something. I can't seem to find your full comment. Like, YouTube sent me the freaking notification, and when I pressed it, it wasn't there. So I don't know if maybe you deleted it because you made a spelling error, or YouTube is just tripping, because there's a lot of stuff that involves with YouTube and Toei animation in today's video. This video isn't gonna have very many edits or any jump cuts. It'll have a few, but not as much as my last video. So this has to do with Toei animation striking Totally Not Mark's basically almost his entire channel. I'm just processing all of this because I literally just figured this out like freaking an hour ago, and I was like, okay, I gotta make a video because I watched Totally Not Mark, and I love his content because it's like, you know, Dragon Ball. It's not all Dragon Ball related, but you know, the Dragon Ball related content is my favorite. But I do watch his other content. But it's just, Toei Animation has had a pattern of doing this sort of thing for a while. Now, I'm gonna break this little video into two sections. For the first section of this video, I'm gonna be talking about Totally Not Mark and what the situation is, what he's dealing with. And then I'm gonna talk about Toei Animation's history of striking Dragon Ball content creators. So if you live under an anime rock, like under a rock where you're not really watching YouTube or, you know, people that talk about anime and stuff, Totally Not Mark has been talking about Dragon Ball Z and Super and all that, and One Piece. Totally Not Mark has been talking about this his whole channel, like, career and everything. So it just, okay, it baffles me that he's getting striked now. And the thing is, I don't want him to get striked at all, but it's like YouTube and Toei Animation are tripping right now. Totally Not Mark, he doesn't steal their content as they probably assume. Totally Not Mark makes like art videos on it, reviewing the series, and just like talking about his favorite moments in the series. And you know, I have a feeling that you're probably not gonna be talking about Dragon Ball at all or as much on your channel anymore, and I completely get that if you do not, because it's too much dealing with copyright for literally no reason. Like, this is just ridiculous, okay? And this has kind of been an ongoing thing. Like, on Twitter a few months ago, I'm pretty sure this was like fake and stuff, but at the same time, you cannot be too sure when it comes to Toei Animation. There was this Twitter stuff going on that like Toei was removing people's art, like Dragon Ball fan art, from Twitter or something, and they were like getting accounts suspended or like deleting it off of Twitter. And it's like, are you serious? Like, okay, I'm still not sure if that was fake or not. Can someone clarify if it was or not? Because that is fan art. It's not original. It is from a fan art. Totally Not Mark even said even his own artwork, because he's made like videos, like, you know, doing art videos on like the new manga chapters, what it would look like in the anime, and like redoing some art here and there, not to be negative, but just, you know, redoing it. Even his editor spoke up about it. Like, it's getting out of hand. I'll let y'all read it. Y'all could just pause the video and read it. But this is just out of control. And I could see if he was being disrespectful, and even when someone is being like hateful towards content, it still doesn't give like a company a right to flag the video. But it's like at the same time, he is being respectful. He is, showing it love, making other people like it more. And then for Toei just to come along and be like,
oh, I don't like that you're using my content, I'm gonna strike you. Blah.
And the thing is, it's probably not even 100% Toei's fault, because for anyone who's not really aware, YouTube has been tripping a lot with copyright strikes and a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's not what this video is about. It's mainly YouTube. Their copyright system is just screwed. It is weird. And it doesn't make a lick of sense, because it's like fair use, right? But then Japan has some different copyright laws. And then it's like the fair use laws in like the US and stuff like that is like, you can use content if it's like educational or like reviewing or satire. Because speaking of satire, we're gonna get into the history of Toei's striking system and YouTube, because it's mainly YouTube that's probably like notifying, hey Toei, I'm pretty sure this YouTuber right here is using your content without your permission. And then of course Toei Animation's gonna get all salty and it's gonna be like, hey, you're using our content without our consent. And it's like, no, I truly just don't know how to express how not angry, but just upset that I am, because it's like I feel his pain. Like nobody wants to spend months and weeks and like nobody wants to spend hours and hours on a video, and you're proud of it. The editing is great, the quality is great, the background music you picked was awesome, and you credited everybody and everything was a-okay. And then Toei Animation wants to slide on in the picture months and years later. You could have said something when he uploaded it so he could like maybe tweak something or change something in the video. But no, you just go ahead and freaking strike without reason. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I just want to send one message to you, Mark, before I go on to this history of Toei striking. Please try not to stress yourself out with this. It's a lot to deal with, I know. And it's like, I know it feels like hundreds of hours of video making and probably script writing and like production quality and all of that just flushed away. And I really do hope that this can be fixed, just a little bit of it. If it gets worse from here, I just honestly ditch talking about any Toei Animation stuff. It's like honestly, that's all I can think of. I really don't know what else could be a possibility, because I like when you talk about stuff like that, and you probably do too. But then at the same time, you probably don't like it because there's that one possibility that YouTube and Toei Animation can be a little ignorant, and then like, oh, they're using my content in a bad way, but you're really not, and then they just strike it for no reason. So please just try and relax or something. It can be fixed, at least some of it, I hope. And I wish the best for the future content and whatever else Dragon Ball and One Piece related you're thinking about making. But to anyone who is not already subscribed to him, please go ahead and subscribe, because like his content is great. He doesn't just talk about, you know, anime and stuff. He does, but he's starting to talk about Spider-Man on his channel. So like if y'all are into like Spider-Man and, you know, superhero stuff, then y'all could go check that out. But Toei, and YouTube, but mainly Toei. The history of copyrights that Toei has done, and it mainly goes back to this YouTube group that holds a special place in my heart and many others. Team 4-Star. And Toei has also messed with SSJ9K's video in the past, because I'm pretty sure everybody, even if you don't like them, even if you don't like SSJ or Team 4-Star, you know who they are. SSJ used to do videos how Team 4-Star would do them, like in his own way, but like, you know, he'd use the original footage and, you know, edit it a bit and, you know, do the lip flaps and add, you know, little extra things in it to make it funnier. And Toei Animation would just take down the videos. And Team 4-Star has been going through this since, correct me if I'm wrong, since like the middle or end of season 2, like the Frieza saga. Like it didn't kick in until the Android/Cell saga, but I'm pretty sure like Toei was starting to trip a little bit once y'all were getting into the late Namek, early Android saga. And then when they were in the middle of like the Cell arc, Toei decided to be an a-hole and take down all of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And that was work from 2008 at the time to like 16, 17, 18? And then they had to take a break. They had to. They ended up getting the footage back on YouTube, but then the cycle just kept continuing and continuing and continuing. Until finally it was either the beginning of 2021 or the beginning of 2020. I forget which year it was, but Team 4-Star had to address that they were going to be stopping with Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Now, not completely, like they're doing the Dragon Shorts, which are like, you know, somewhat Dragon Ball Z Abridged related, but as far as like using the original source, the original material, no. And to be honest, that kind of scares me, because like I thought Toei was, you know, chilling out with the copyright strikes, because I've been seeing, you know, some Dragon Ball Z and movie parodies coming out recently. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I could do mine, because I got 2 ideas in the making. And now from seeing what's happened to Totally Not Mark, I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm probably still gonna do it, but it may not last that long, unfortunately. So yeah, Toei Animation and YouTube has not been fair to any of the Dragon Ball content creators. And that kind of just makes me not want to make any videos addressing new Dragon Ball content. Like, I probably still will, but there's still that one possibility that they could come to my channel and then be like, ooh, there's this random black teenager that's talking about our content. I'm gonna just go ahead and end this video. I don't want to make it too long. I really don't. People being loud, but I wanted to address this because it was really getting to me, and it's out of control now. Toei Animation and YouTube, they have to fix their freaking copyright system, and y'all gotta fix it, okay? Because you remove the dislikes, which, yes, sure, some people don't want to see the dislikes, but dislikes also help what will get pushed to the front of YouTube, what positive content. And now with you removing the dislikes, anything could pop up. And it's mainly because, you know, these companies can't handle any amount of criticism, so they get all butthurt, and then they're like,
YouTube, could you pretty please take away the dislike?
And then that's what they do. And it's like, that was a trash move on y'all. But I'm gonna just stop ranting before I say something. So I'm gonna just end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Totally not Mark. Please try not to stress if you can. And Toei Animation, chill out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.